This is Jacobian Guillory. This is Tigers in the Wild.
Presented by Sunshine, your local John Deere dealer.
We're bringing together Louisiana's greatest passions, football and fishing. From the docks of Cypremort Point with two LSU Tigers who are trading the gridiron for the open Gulf. Deep into blue water where the salt air is thick, the waves roll heavy, and the reef structures teem with life. Our target, one of Louisiana's most sought-after offshore reef fish.
Here we go.
But this trip isn't just about the catch. It's a test of strength, endurance, true Tiger spirit, and Bayou Wild. We're back for another episode of Tigers in the Wild presented by Sunshine. And we're back at Cypremort Point with a familiar face, and we're going to chase down some snapper today.
I'm Jacobian Guillory. It's Tigers in the Wild.
We met up with LSU defensive lineman Jacobian Guillory on a previous episode of Bayou Wild TV.
Fish are next. They're shaking in their fins. Draw back. Nice.
It's not a reaction. It's a. You have to be ready to do something in a split second. So.
Today, Jacobian is up for another challenge and is joined by his teammate and angler, Ahmad Breaux.
My name is Ahmad Breaux. I'm from Breaux, Louisiana, born in Lafayette. I'm an LSU Tiger. It all started when I was younger. My dad would actually bring me to this spot, Cypremort Point, and we would actually go fishing a lot when I was younger and everything. And it was good times, and I just stuck with it. As I got older, I started hunting more. Hogs, deer, ducks, whatever. Especially in rusting, that's all we had to do. So, I just appreciate the outdoors. I love nature.
When they're not in the purple and gold, these guys are still competitors. And out here, the strength, focus, and teamwork they bring to the field will be put to the test against some hard-charging red snapper.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Global Outdoors. Find your next adventure and share your experiences with others by downloading the Global Outdoors mobile app or visiting globaloutdoors.com.
It's rare to find someone you can count on when it's go time. It's even more rare to find someone you can count on, well, all the time. At Sunshine, we're proud to offer the John Deere equipment you need and a team you can depend on and off the field. Learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Sign up today for the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament. You can fish inshore or offshore, from the bank or a boat, for a chance to win a truck, a boat, tackle packages, and more. Male or female, young or old, the Star has a division for you. Your registration also helps CCA continue its work to rebuild critical fish habitat along our coast for all to enjoy. Don't go fishing this summer without your Star ticket. Go to ccastar.com to sign up today. Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA.
Continuing this week's episode, the Kemosabe 2 is loaded, the gear is ready, and the ride out is full of anticipation.
I think the ride was it was rocky, going out there a little bit. You know what I mean? That was my first time, experiencing a boat flying in the air.
It's opening weekend for recreational red snapper fishing, and as the rigs come into view on the horizon, the crew knows the bite is going to be hot and heavy.
So our first stop was about an hour ride, and it didn't take long.
Jacobian is first up to the rail.
All right, Jacobian, so we're gonna do some deep jumping today. We're about 60 feet of water, right?
It was a little bumpy ride. It wasn't too bad though. Once we got out here though, like I instantly caught a fish within like 10 seconds of being here.
Close it, yep. You ready? Now you gonna hang? So what you gonna feel? That really.
He's used to pushing defenders on the line of scrimmage, and today that raw power is put to the test. The fish hits like a blitz, and he digs in with every muscle.
Hey, how we pulling these up? We netting them or pulling? We were on instantly, and from then on, snapper on.
Here we go.
Yo!
The battle is short but intense, and his strength pays off. A big red snapper hits the deck.
Oh man, the first one I caught was a river monster, I think. Yeah, that thing was big. I think it was looked like about like 15 to 17 inches. It was pretty long.
I'm ready to go home now after that shoot. I think I dropped it out for like 8 seconds and then I was in the water for like not even 10.
On the other end of the boat, Ahmad is in a battle of his own. This fish runs deep, and quick reflexes make all the difference.
Red snapper.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Man, it was a little bit of a fight, but I ain't gonna lie. I want to do some more. I want to do some more.
So we've had 2 drops, 2 fish, 2 keepers. See them right here in the box. So these guys, how we doing down there on mine? Feeling good? So yeah, we're gonna keep getting after it and see if we can pick up a limit today.
I thought it was amazing, but out there, no games being played. It's like that. Man, it was real fun, and I'll do it all over again.
It's high risk, high reward when you're out here outside in the Gulf of America and out here in Louisiana fishing offshore. So we ran out Cypremort Point and got a chance to fish with the Rainey family again to get on some great snapper bite.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Stay close.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's mine, bro. Nah, bro. Look, nah. Man, look at mine.
It's that one.
You see mine?
Which one? Abel's the judge. Abel, which one?
This one?
Ah, there we go. So we're excited to have Ahmad and Jacobian. They were new to offshore fishing, so it's their first time out in the Gulf. You know, I was watching these guys closely, and you know, their technique was great. Obviously, they're powerful men, and certainly they got a challenge today. How you feeling, Ahmad?
Oh man, I'm tired, bro.
It's burning?
Yeah. Man.
They were tested and challenged physically. The fish were fighting hard, and they both will admit that they were, physically challenged out here catching giant red snapper in Louisiana.
Hold on, better catch up, man. Better catch up. Yeah.
All right, Jacobian. So we meet again, my man. We meet again. I know we had a great trip. This is a little different than our last
Yes,
trip.
sir.
Tell me about your thoughts. This is your first trip offshore, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about you coming out with us, and we got a chance to do it. So excited to have you. So these are your first snapper you ever caught.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you feel about when you felt that hit, and finally, because a couple of them, we're gonna miss fish.
Yeah.
That happens. But once you kind of got in the groove, kind of walk us through what it feels like when you kind of feel that first initial strike.
Oh, it's really easy. It's like I was pulling up. It's like really just stay down, be patient, just reel, and just be patient and real. So I think once I got my last fish, it was kind of like more easy because I was way more patient. And I didn't pull up or anything. So I stayed level, went down, and just continue to reel over and over and over again until I pulled the fish up.
Yeah, Dr. John's a pretty good coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He is. Well, what else you think, Chris? What else we cover? Oh yeah. So we're back for Jacobian. We're back for our fifth year senior.
6 years.
Sixth year senior, and obviously you're going to be one of the leaders on that defensive line and the whole unit and the locker room. Tell us about your group and about what we can expect from our Tigers this season.
I think what my group is like saying the defensive line. I think they're a very hungry group. I think like with time we'll do nothing but get better.
Yeah.
And I just think with the addition of Kyle Williams as our new coaches, I think the talent is going to show. I think it's going to not only have us better physically but mentally, and switching that mindset and to being ready to get into that game mode and know what it feels like to be in that game mode. So I just learned everything I can from Kyle and just try to really put what he attacks on every day. Really put that into my game.
Well, tell the audience a little bit about your resiliency, and you suffered an injury last year, so talk about the road back.
Oh man, it's been a tough one. It's been like I got injured last year in the Nichols game, and just getting back to walking like towards the end of December, beginning of July. It's just been, but ever since I've been really back walking, it's just been like on a sail up. So I can't thank the medical staff over at LSU enough for really just being patient with me every single day. But yeah, like those guys over there really know what they're doing, and they just I'm 90% right now. But by the time this video even drops, I'll be 100%.
Good. Well, I know they're glad to have you back.
Yes, sir.
We're happy to have you out today. I'm glad we finally got to come out. And good luck this season.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
I'm Ahmad, bro. This is Tigers in the Wild representing my sunshine. Good.
In Louisiana, food brings everyone together. These are the flavors that make friends out of total strangers. The flavors that remind you of home. It's the meals you crave, that take time, that show love. Because in Louisiana, we cook. And we know that when we come together to cook and eat, life gets better. So pull up a chair, leave room for seconds, and pass a good time. Because life needs Louisiana flavor, baby.
One of the reasons why Double D has been around for 50 years is because we are consistent with what built the business. And we go to great lengths to make sure that when you bring a deer or a hog or whatever it may be, your meat stays your meat all the way through the process. But we want to be as true to the original intent, which is a local meat company. And that's something that we want to maintain for as long as the Lord lets us do it.
Delta Marina is Plaquemines Parish fishing one-stop. Get live bait, fuel, ice, tackle, and marine supplies. Then launch into the world's most productive saltwater fishing. Return to the fishing cleaning station, relax in first-class cabins overlooking the bayou, all in Delta Marina's safety video monitored parking lot. Need a fishing charter guide? Delta Marina can hook you up. Cook your catch in your kitchenette or dine in the upstairs restaurant. Visit Delta Marina for a day or a week. Stop in just off Highway 11 down Rosemary Drive in Empire. Visit thedeltamarina.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Welcome back to Bayou Wild TV. We're here in Baton Rouge at White Oak Estate and Gardens with Chef John Folse. John, two of my favorite things in Louisiana. I'm a huge fisherwoman, and not being from Louisiana, I fell in love with Mardi Gras. So naturally, I should be the one to help you with red snapper.
Red snapper Mardi Gras. A great dish. And of course, it's named after the one of the great fish that the red snapper, and probably one of the most sought after fish.
It really
right?
is. Being a captain in Louisiana, red snapper. Everybody's waiting on bated breath for when the season opens, when they can get out there, and the sharks are waiting for them too because they're so delicious. So
now we have our fillets right here. What do you think about that? Huh?
These are perfect because the bigger the fish, the more impressive the photo, but not necessarily the taste.
The taste,
the
right.
16 to 18-inch snapper are the best eaters.
Great. Well, why don't you go ahead, give me a little bit pepper and salt and pepper on. I got the salt over here, but go ahead and put the pepper. And look, don't be bashful in pepper because once it hits the skillet, of course, and you hold this, and I'll get the salt.
All right.
And and don't be afraid to season, y'all. A lot of that's gonna fall off.
What do we have there?
Just a little cayenne pepper and garlic mixture. So I mean, in Louisiana we have a lot of mixtures of flavor. You can get them in any one of the stores, all the different kind of seasonings, and that's one of our favorite. So our pots are talking to us, right? You ready?
Yep.
And of course I'm gonna go the seasoned side down. And I don't want to move it. Once I put it in, I want to just let it sit there for a minute because I want it to caramelize in the pan. And the only way that's going to happen is if it sits on that hot iron right there. So I don't want to move it too fast.
Do you want to season the other side also?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And go ahead and you want to season it both ways. And don't be afraid just because there's smoke coming out of that pot or steam coming out of that pot. And you can even put a little bit more oil in it. Just kind of drizzle it all over the fish a little bit if you want to. That'll give us a little bit more moisture in the pot. And as long as you hear the sizzle,
it's hot enough.
It's cooking. I'm going to use the pinchers because I can go on to the tail and turn it over. Look at that color.
Perfect.
And you notice I didn't rush it.
Right.
If I'd have rushed it, I wouldn't be getting this nice caramelization. But why don't we go ahead and throw that butter in there first, because that butter, and just let it melt in there, and we'll just, yeah, there you go. Now we're starting to get that moisture back in, okay? Just beautiful, right? I would definitely put a little white wine in here now.
You got some of that?
Yeah, a little lemon juice. There you go, that's good. Put in there. Now, see that steam? And there you go, a little lemon juice.
And this is what gives it the Mardi Gras, the yellow.
Yeah, that's exactly right. In other words, the visual of this dish is telling you it's going to be absolutely spectacular, right? And we can throw some mushrooms in. Now let's go ahead and finish it off with just a little bit heavy whipping cream over there, just a little touch around the edges.
She's getting dressed up and ready for the parade.
There you go. And the last thing we would do would be to put the lump crab meat on top of it. And now you lock the screen door, girl. Now you lie.
I could just eat this straight out of the bowl, I think.
I guess you could.
This is something pretty neat. I wanted to mention this because I've never seen this product. Tell us what it is.
This is a buttery flavored oil, and of course it's been a chef's secret for years and years, but now it's available on all the store shelves. It's a full flavor of butter, but it won't burn like butter. When you throw butter into a hot skillet, it'll just turn black. This gives you all of the butter flavor without burning it. So it's buttery flavored oil available in most of the grocery stores. And that's what we sauteed with in there.
What a beautiful dish.
Yeah, and of course you see we have the blue corn grits on the bottom right there. If you turn that plate around a little bit, you can see
And the blue corn grits almost look purple.
Yeah.
So they could be Mardi Gras flavored there.
And that's why we have that good Mardi Gras, that's why we call it snapper Mardi Gras, because we have all the colors of carnival.
Could you do this with another fish?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, any fish would love to be on that
That's
plate.
right. It would be an honor for the fish. All right, we've got red snapper Mardi Gras. Chef John Fools.
You have to try it.
I'm
You
ready.
have to try it.
We don't have to wait for Mardi Gras either.
It's rare to find someone you can count on when it's go time. It's even more rare to find someone you can count on, well, all the time. At Sunshine, we're proud to offer the John Deere equipment you need and a team you can depend on and off the field. Learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a non-profit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
In Louisiana, food brings everyone together. These are the flavors that make friends out of total strangers. The flavors that remind you of home. It's the meals you crave, that take time, that show love. Because in Louisiana, we cook. And we know that when we come together to cook and eat, life gets better. So pull up a chair, leave room for seconds, and pass a good time. Because life needs Louisiana flavor, baby.
Offshore fishing for red snapper is one of those Louisiana traditions that never gets old. It takes patience, endurance, and strength. The same qualities that define great football players.
How'd the young buck out Ahmad do today?
Ahmad looked great. He caught more fish than me. He looked real good. But I think for this spring, he had a really good spring. And I told him those last spring games that him and really showed out. And I think they just need to build off that last year, which with this spring, I think they really were starting off in a good place. So yeah, it's only up, and it's only up from here.
And today, the Gulf waters put those traits to the test.
That's nice. All in base work. Yes, sir. Man, today fishing with him was real fun, man. You know, he did his thing, I did my thing, you know what I mean? It was a bonding experience for sure. Got close to them we already were, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's a senior, of course, so, I mean, he gave me a lot of game, you know, coming in as a freshman and everything, and that really helped me a lot, you know, throughout the whole season and the season coming up, too. So, yeah, I really appreciate the time being spent with him, and, yeah, we're going to ball out this season.
This has been a wonderful trip with bad weather to begin, but we came out anyway, and look at what we've done. I mean, we've gotten our limited red snapper in about an hour and a half. Can't tell you where we are, but, you know, it's a great time and a great thing that we'll share with these young men and have them have a good time since they've never done this before.
Much like on Saturday nights at Tiger Stadium, it was about rising to the moment, overpowering your opponent, and finish your trip.
That might be my last one of the day, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, bro.
It was pretty impressive. They were both well-spoken, very nice men. Enjoyed having them by, and they were helpful. It was interesting to see just how well they did out there. I was pleasantly surprised, but it was a great experience, and hopefully can do it in the future.
Well, we appreciate y'all providing this opportunity. Your home, your hospitality, your family. LSU is definitely a fan of the Rangers as well, so thank you.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure.
These Tigers walked away with coolers full of fish and a new appreciation for the sportsmanship of the sea.
Yeah, I'm glad we were the only ones out there because, man, they would have took everything. They would have took everything.
So we're so fortunate to have our title sponsor, Sunshine Equipment. You know, their equipment, you know, ties into the outdoors lifestyle, you know, and we really appreciate collaborating with Sunshine and piggybacking on NIL deals so that we can offer opportunities for student athletes. And these football players came out to Louisiana, came down to the Gulf today to experience something through NIL that you normally wouldn't get an opportunity to do, to spend time with these young men, their class acts, their coaches. LSU all should be proud of, you know, how they conduct themselves, how they went about their business, and they certainly caught a limit today, and we're gonna take care of them and have I guess we're gonna have a big fish fry at some point.
Another spirited day of adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage of Bayou Wild.